In the year 1381, England witnessed one of the most significant social uprisings of the Middle Ages, the Peasants' Revolt, also known as the Great Revolt. This eruption of popular anger was not a spontaneous outburst, but the culmination of years of tension caused by the feudal system, crushing taxation, and the devastating effects of the Black Death. Following the death of millions from the plague, labor had become scarce, and peasants began to demand better working conditions. However, the nobility and the government tried to preserve their privileges by enforcing laws that fixed wages and restricted mobility. Discontent boiled over when the young King Richard II, barely a teenager, imposed a new poll tax, a flat-rate tax levied on all subjects regardless of income, to fund military campaigns in France. It was the final spark. The revolt began in southeastern England, particularly in Kent and Essex, and quickly spread toward London. Led by figures such as Wat Tyler, the peasants marched on the capital demanding the abolition of serfdom, lower taxes, and greater social justice. Though many were illiterate, their demands were clear and deeply political. The rebels entered London, seized the Tower of London, freed prisoners, and executed several officials, including the Archbishop of Canterbury. For a brief moment, royal authority seemed to crumble. The young king was forced to negotiate and made several promises of reform in an effort to calm the unrest. However, during a meeting in Smithfield, Wat Tyler was killed under suspicious circumstances. Without their leader, the rebellion quickly lost momentum. Royal forces regained control, and Richard II revoked all promises made to the rebels. Many leaders were hunted down, imprisoned, and executed. Despite its failure in the short term, the revolt left a lasting impression on English society. It proved that peasants were not powerless, they could organize and rise up to demand their rights. Though the demands were crushed, the foundations of feudalism had been shaken. The Peasants' Revolt of 1381 would echo through history, signaling the beginning of a slow but irreversible transformation in the balance of power between the people and the ruling elite.